guys, welcome to Art Centric Studio. We are going to be creating the child painting today on our 12 by 12 canvas in your kit you picked up in one of our weekly pickups. I'm excited to create him with you. He's super cute and has been a popular character lately. Let's get to it.
All right, friends, yay for Baby Yoda. We are going to be making him today with your acrylic paint kit you picked up at the studio. Super excited for him. So we will be painting him in layers. So I want to be sure to start out with saying layers in acrylic is a good thing. So that means that you're going to paint some colors, then you might paint some colors again, and then you might even paint some colors again. And then we end with a black pastel going around them, and even use a little bit of black for the detail in the eyes and stuff, okay? So in your kit, the first thing that you came with your kit is your canvas. This was the very first time that we thought to use our square canvas as a diamond shape because of his ears. So you want to grab your stencil head, and he should line up with his ears point to point right here. I might have to move him down a little bit, we'll see. And then this guy right here is his jacket. This also lines down right here at the middle, just like this, down on the point at the bottom. And head goes right here, and then we have that eye stencil too. So you should have all three of those pieces in your kit. The first thing I'm going to do is grab a pencil, and I'm going to trace his coat. Take your time, do it lightly, it's totally fine. You just want to be able to kind of see your lines when you're done. And then get his head. And when you do his head, try to overlap the neckline a little bit so that you can't see the line that you just drew in the neck. So I'm gonna go just a little bit lower so it looks like his head is in the jacket, or on top of the jacket. He's got those signature pointy ears, big pointy ears. Drawing lightly. I'm drawing a little bit darker so you can see it. Okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to take my eraser and erase the jacket line, wherever it is on the head. Feel free to stop this video whenever you think you need to. I'm drawing the line around the canvas so I know where to put my colored paint. And if it helps, this stencil is yours to use, so you can take the eye and even trace it onto this head if you want to practice first on where you might want it to go. The top of the eyelid is right around the middle of the length of the face. So they have been folded in half when they were cut, so if you find that fold or that crease, I like to put a little hash mark at the bottom and the top so I know where the middle of my head is. Okay, and then you can take your head and even fold it in half, and if you traced the eye already, then it's an easy way to match up the first one. You want the distance to be the same right here, and up here to be the same as best you can. You can always adjust these things, and most of the head parts you may hardly see. So, okay, that looks good. And then I'm gonna put part of my nose and where the mouth goes. You don't have to put too many details in because you're gonna paint on top of it. Okay, so now I'm going to flip my eye. Okay, so if I drew it this way, then I'm gonna flip it over this way. Mimic my nose and mouth right there. And my eye's gonna go right here. He has those beady little eyes. Okay. Okay. So I've got them in, and now we're going to paint. So I'm going to sketch real quick the overlap of the jacket and the line of the jacket right here. His shoulders are right here, so we put a little angled line right here. That just helps me know where to go with my paint. All right, in your kit, you have a black paint. You have an extra cup. Okay, keep that handy. You have his skin tone, an extra green, and then his jacket and some gray, which for the background. All of these colors you'll need to mix. Beforehand, you can use the back of a paintbrush to mix them real quick and then wipe it off. That works pretty good. If you'd like to darken his skin at all, you could add some of the green to it. You can mix these and make these darker shades if you want to. The black is there. We will use the black at the end for his eyeballs though, so be sure to hang on to at least a little bit of it and some of the detail lines, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is, again, this is going to take more than one coat of paint. The paintbrush that we gave you is just a little guy. It will work for most of it, but you'll definitely need a smaller brush, at least for the details. I'm going to use a larger brush just so I can move along on the tutorial a little bit so it doesn't take as long, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint gray in my background, okay? So I'm putting gray all in my background. And then I'm going to paint my jacket, and then last I'm going to paint a coat of green on my head. Okay, I'm going to do the second coat real quick. This time I'm going to start really going around things to give it shape. You can follow along, and then I'm going to add some of the shadow into the jacket and do a quick time lapse for you with that. Okay, next thing is anything that's details with the black paint, which would be the face area. If you have a Sharpie would work the best. And we'll put the eyes and things back in. And then we smudge with the black pastel and end with the white pastel. So anything in here in the face that you want to just draw with a Sharpie, it would work easier, but you can use a paintbrush and the black paint that's provided if you'd like to. Okay, I'll time lapse that. Alright, now we're going to add the black pastel around everything and then add some white pastel for highlighting and call it a day. Yay! Alrighty friends, and that is your Baby Yoda painting. Great job everyone, and we can't wait to see what you create. Have fun!